Okay, this video is about brushing technique. So, the tools you will need, and before we get into tools, if you need tools, you're okay, just shoot me a text and I will send you some info for the wholesale grooming supply person that I go through. He normally doesn't deal with the public, but right now during the COVID crisis I talked to him and he said that he'd be more than happy to take online orders from my clients. So what you will need to keep your dog brushed out, this is my favorite brush ever. So it's got two sides and it's flexible, so you're guaranteed never to kind of push too hard and abrade the skin. The lighter side has softer bristles and it will help you kind of fluff up the hair, or it's good for like if you know that there's no tangling in the area that you're working on. The darker side has stiffer bristles and it's good for working through tangles and thicker coat. So there is your brush. If you have any matting, this is what I use for matting. You want to be really, really careful with it because the inside of this is all it's blades, so it's really sharp. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, there's a better kind of angle on it, but yeah, it's a blade, so it's kind of designed to cut through a mat. If you don't want to order one of these and you have one of those plastic letter openers around, the ones that are kind of like rectangular and they've got like the skinny piece at the top with the little blade inside there, you can use that to kind of help split a mat out. And the other thing you're going to want is a comb. I'm using a big comb because he's a big dog. You can get these combs in all sorts of sizes. I mean, this is a smaller comb, but you know, you can get them in all kinds of sizes. But you want to make sure that one side has teeth that are closer together and the other side has some teeth that are a little bit further apart. This is called, the generic term for this is called a greyhound comb. And so if you do like an Amazon search for greyhound comb, you can get it there. Or like I said, if you want to text me, I can get you the info for my wholesale grooming distributor. So those are the three things you need. And you want the places that you really want to work on, like focus in on, are behind the ears, in the armpits, any place where body parts are going to rub together that are kind of high friction areas are going to be like the first place a dog mats, just because those parts are always in motion and coming into contact with one another. So, and I know he hasn't been brushed in a little bit, so I know he's kind of tingly. So what I start with my my dematting tool to help break stuff up, and with this I will also say you want to be really careful when you're using it on places like ears. You want to make sure that this is flat, flush to any sort of body part. You also want to be careful on places like, I'm going to adjust this a little bit and try to get him to stand up. Up. Like, stay. The backs of his legs right here, where it's basically, you know, it's really thin, so it's going to be really easy for skin to slide in between those blades. So in places like that, I usually go this way and then I go inside the leg and go flat that way. So I'm working in this kind of plane, and you can pull the hair kind of over on both sides to kind of help you work the back of that leg right there. So since this is already pointed down, and once you go through with the dematting tool, whatever you decide to use, then you go in with the slicker brush, and what you're going to want to do is pull all this hair up, and you're basically just going to brush and pull hair through. And the point of this is to make sure you're getting all the way down to the skin, all over their body. Because I could do this, but if you open that up, you can tell that it's like there's still matting in there, and it's going to be really, really hard for you to get all the way to the skin just running the brush over the top of the hair like that. And I mean, you don't have to do this. This could be something that you work on, you know, one leg one day, and then you go do another leg a second day. You know, you don't have to do this like the whole body all in one go. I will say the longer your dog's hair is, the more frequently they're going to need to be brushed. So if you decide to do, you know, a leg a day, you're basically just going to be doing a little bit probably every single day, because by the time you get all over the dog, you're going to have to start back with the body part that you started with initially. So, all right, so I should have started with this. So yeah, I just go in there and break up all the tangles in a spot. And this is gonna pull some hair out. That's totally normal. Even dogs that aren't designed to shed, they actually do shed. The difference between a curly coated dog and any other dog is that I have to brush the hair that has shed out from him, like I have to brush it out, whereas any other dog, it just falls out and gets all over your house basically. So, alright, so I'm just going to work this one area. So once I think I've got all the tangles out with my dematting tool and with my brush, I'm going to go back with the comb, and this is going to be your test. I start with the wider side and I run the comb through, and you want to be able to, the comb needs to do that. The comb needs to, see, I missed a spot. The comb needs to slide easily through the coat. And that's when you know you've gotten all the tangles out. And then I flip it over and do it with the narrower, with the side where the teeth are closer together. So you can tell the difference between stuff that's not brushed out and stuff that's obviously brushed out. So especially on a curly coated dog like this. On other breeds it's not going to be quite as noticeable, but on your poodles and your doodles and stuff like that that tend to have a little bit curlier coat, you can definitely tell not brushed and brushed. So, alright, well that is brushing in a nutshell. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out. And like I said, if you want the contact information for my wholesale grooming distributor, just let me know. Good luck. Thanks.